My children will be paying the same rate as me. Sorry for formatting, I really don't know what that means. So I'm now the owner of a landscaping business that my father started. He retired last year. He still checks in and helps a lot on the business end of things until I get my footing. We work in a city in South Florida, and about 95% of our customers are above the age of 60. My dad has 3 clients that we charge at a very low rate because they've used him since the start of the business. 2 out of the 3 are great. They understand that they're being charged a low rate and love us for it. But we have one lady that is very hard to deal with. My dad refuses to let go of her contract without a legitimate reason. That's just who my dad is. She has 2 daughters and they both own homes with their husbands. We get a call from this lady asking us to take on her daughters. I told her if she would like to give them our number I can talk with them and get it figured out. I was doing this as a favor to my dad really because adding the 2 extra properties right now stretches us pretty thin, and I'll probably have to help out as well as my cousin who basically manages the cruise. Anyone will tell you expanding with a landscaping company is not as easy as it seems, and it's bordering along the impossible without proper planning. So one of the 2 daughters call in and give me their details, and I told them I could come out and meet them and give them an estimate as soon as possible. That was met with a few seconds of silence. And followed by, "Daughter, my mom had told me about the rate she paid, and we were under the assumption that we'd be paying those same rates." Me: "Unfortunately we won't be able to do that, ma'am. We give her a special discount for being with us for so long." Daughter: "Ma'am is my mom and I'm sure she won't be happy to hear about this." Me: "Okie dokie." Her: "Click." And after yelling click she hung up the phone. Not seriously, just a joke. So I don't think anything of it. Tell my pops what happened. We had a laugh about it and how entitled the people where we live are. Late that night I get the call from the crazy lady. Me: "Hello." Her: "Let me explain something to you. We have a way of doing things in this town, and you just broke rule 1. The customer is always right. You told me you would take on my daughters and I expect you to do just that." Me: "I told your daughters I could take them on, but not at the same rate. I never said I would be charging the same rate." Her: "Yes, you absolutely did, and I expect you to hold to your word like your father would. He would be so disappointed in you right now." I'm guessing she didn't know my dad still took part in the business because he avoids her at all costs. Me: "Okay ma'am, I'll see what I can do." Her: "You better. This is just not how you do business." Me: "Okay." I went to my dad and told him about it. He told me to end her contract. I told him I had a better idea. And he agreed to it. Now I say contract, but it's just a monthly billing for her contract. Due to it being so low. So I call her back the next day. Her: "Hello." Me: "Hello there, Mrs. Insert old hag's name, it's me, your landscaping company calling you back." Her: "I hope you have some good news because I still feel slighted." Me: "Oh, I have some news. We will be giving your daughters the same rate as you insisted." Her: "Perfect. When can I tell them you'll be over?" Me: "We'll get to that, but we have to discuss your new rates first." Her: "What new rates? I didn't agree to new rates." Me: "Oh well, you requested to pay the same amount as your daughters, so we've taken away the special discount we've given you, and your new rate will be $800 a month. That'll start in 2 months from now." What came after was incoherent screaming and her hanging up. She called back the next day but refused to talk with me. She tried talking with my cousin, but he referred her to me. She tried getting a hold of my dad, but he shut off his work cell long ago. She eventually calls back and tried to negotiate with me, but I told her it was all at a request and too late to go back on it. She dropped us the next month. She had been a thorn in my dad's side for so long. He was relieved when I told him about the call. He didn't want me to have the extra stress of dealing with her anyway.